Good. Hi, I'm Martin. I'm from Mintos. If you look at the banks, they have not changed that much actually. They even look the same. And they don't do a good job in general. So if you go to the banks, we want to make a deposit, they're not going to pay as much. If you want to get a loan, good luck getting a loan from the bank. At Mintos, we are changing that. We are changing how the financial system works, and with the help of technology, we are revolutionizing financial services. What we have created at Mintos is a global marketplace for loans, which means that investors can go on our marketplace and invest in variety of loans originated by so many different loan originators in many different countries globally. By using automated tools, about 85% of our investments are done through automated tools. Investors can build a very well-diversified portfolio, and basically we enable that the cash is moving freely from the countries where the investing and saving culture is more prominent to the countries where the cash or the capital is needed. But obviously for the change, I guess the best is to describe in numbers what we've done so far. We started in 2014 when the idea came across. It was me and a few developers. Today we are a team of 60 people. We have people who are sitting in Warsaw and in Mexico City. And when looking into our future, next year perhaps we're going to double the team to more than 100 people. We do have about 80,000 investors as of today, perhaps going to reach 100,000 by the year end. And those investors, we just reached a great milestone. They have funded a total of 1 billion euros of loans, and we expect the total to be 1.4 billion by the year end, and perhaps going to reach 2 billion early next year. And that has translated very nicely in our revenue. So from a tiny startup, we have grown to about like 5 million revenue expected revenue this year. And in that fashion, we are looking to also grow in the next year. We've been seeing a lot of media here locally, but locally our business is actually 95% is outside of Latvia. So it's very nice to see the sort of outside media, and it's always a pleasure going to countries and say we just went to Brazil and people say, yes, we know Mintos from Latvia.
Great, thank you. I think we have some questions, even though it was really well done. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. So what happens when the borrower defaults? Who bears the risk?
The same question last year was, I guess, from Toby. Basically, it depends on the structure. Either the investor takes the capital loss if the borrower defaults and there's no recoveries, or then in the other structure, the loan originator is basically providing an insurance, which we call buyback guarantee, and then they buy back those defaulted loans from investors. So that's basically the difference on the structure.
And just to follow, how you do like a KYC on the people who are the borrowers? Like, how do you know which people are trustworthy enough?
So our client on loan supply side is really loan originators. So we do have about 50 different lending companies in 24 different countries, and they do deal with the borrowers. And then we do B2C with investors. We deal with our investor base, and there we do all the KYC.
So about 50 loan originators in how many countries?
24 different countries.
24.
Anything from Colombia to Botswana to Denmark and Kazakhstan and anything in between.
So your KYC is on then the loan originators,
yes.
and
the
quality of the loan originators.
Yes. Yeah.
And
it's
their whole
team,
methodology.
Team, global sales team from here, and we travel a lot.
One of the criteria that we have is pārmaiņas, change. So how are you investing in R&D? How are you changing your product?
I think what we do is basically what we see is that with the help of technology, we can change how the financial services work in general. And if you look at our client base, actually, so today we definitely see that we can help with moving the capital freely from country to country. But there's so much more we can actually offer to our client base, be it on the investor side or on the loan originator side. So our R&D is just iterative experimentations like day to day. So it's not like one huge R&D project which we're going to sort of announce in 5 years' time. So it's basically iterative and small changes changes which adds up, and perhaps I think the numbers are the best to show the change we bring to the table in financial services.
You showed that you have offices in Riga, Warsaw, and Mexico City. So where will be the fourth office, if there will be?
So Southeast Asia, perhaps Singapore is something which we are looking at. It could be also Russia because of the sheer size of the country.